Students, today's we start chapter number 6 Introduction to MS Excel 2010 part 3. Previous video we studied how to insert text number and formula, cell alignment, inserting rows and columns, inserting worksheet. Today we start inserting cell. Adding a single cell or a collection of cells is allowed in a worksheet at the time of inserting new cells. The existing cells either shift to the right or down depending on the option selected. Follow these steps to insert cell in the worksheet. Firstly, click on the Insert drop down list in the Cell Group Home tab. Then select Insert Cells. Then the Insert dialog box open. This is the Insert dialog box. Shift cell right. Shift cell right. It shifts the content of the selected cells to the right to make space for the new data. Shift cell down. It shifts the content of the selected cell down to make space for the new data. Entire row. Entire row. It inserts a blank row by shifting the content of the entire row down. Entire column. It inserts a blank column by shifting the contents of the entire column to the right. Resizing row height and column width. Sometimes you need to alter the default height of a row and the width of the column. There are two ways to do this. First, resize the selected row by dragging the lower line of the row label up or down. Second, a selected column can be resized in a similar manner by dragging the line on the right of the column label inwards or outwards. First, click on the row column label, then go to Home tab, Cells group, then Format drop down list, then row height, column width. Figure number you can see 6.11. This is the row height option. This is the row height option, and this is the column width option. The row height column width dialog box appears. Enter numerical value for the height row width of column. Click on. You can type in desired row height or type in desired column width. Deleting worksheets, rows, columns and cell. Open the worksheet that need to be deleted. Click on the Home tab. Then third, in the Cells group, click on the Delete drop-down list. Firstly, select the Delete Sheet option from the drop-down list. This is the Delete option. In case the worksheet contains data, then the Microsoft Office Excel dialog box appears. asking for permission to delete both the worksheet and the data contained on the disk. This is the dialog box. To ask, can delete it. Click delete to confirm deletion. Or right click on the respective sheet tab, click on the delete option from the shortcut menu. You can see also delete, right click on the respective sheet tab and give the delete option and you can delete the worksheet. Deleting rows. Select the row by clicking on the respective row label. Click on the home tab, sales group, delete drop down list, then delete sheet rows option. Right click on the row label, select delete option from the shortcut menu. Deleting column. Select the column by clicking on the respective column label. Click on the home tab, then cell group, delete drop down list and delete sheet column option. Right click on the column label, select the delete option from the shortcut menu. Deleting cell. Select the cells you wish to delete. Click on the home tab, then cells group, then delete drop down list and delete cells option. In both cases, delete dialog box appears. The dialog box gives the following option: shift cell left. It overrides the content by shifting the data from the cell on the right to the selected cell. Shift cell up. It overrides the content by shifting the data from the cell below on the selected cell. Entire rows. It overrides the content by shifting the data from the row below. It appears that the entire row is deleted. Entire column. It overwrites the content by shifting the data from the column on the right. It appears that the entire column is deleted. Select the appropriate option, click on the OK button. Next lecture, we studies alignment of data in a cell, autofile, autofill options and editing data. Thank you, students.